Revelation 3693. From the 21st of February 1946. Circle of light of the divine Sun of Grace. And if my Sun of Grace is to shine upon you, you must follow the shine of light which time and again shines into the darkness. Seek the exit of the light, approach the source where I am active as the eternal light myself, where the light constantly flows forth in all abundance, where the sun of the Spirit shines and sends its rays out into the darkness. Seek to enter the circle of light of its emanation and let yourselves be warmed up, let yourselves glow until you yourselves have become bearers of light, until you have been illuminated to the furthest corner of your heart and all darkness has been banished from it. My love is constantly ready to bring you light, to change the night of the Spirit into brightest day, and thus I constantly let my Sun of Grace shine, and everyone can let its beneficent strength take effect on him if he only wants it. But you yourselves must desire the light, you must seek it, pursue its glow, because only your will also let you feel the benefit of the rays, because you must not flee the rays but expose yourselves to them in order to feel their strength. Only then will you live, whereas before you were dead in spirit. Only then will you be able to be active for your spiritual well-being, for life in eternity, whereas before you were condemned to inactivity in darkness and the time on earth passed by uselessly, that is without advantage for the soul and its life in eternity. Because it enters the kingdom of the beyond dead in spirit, it remains in the same darkness as on earth. Since it ignored my Sun of Grace and thus could not be awakened to life either. Every person is granted the right to walk in the light on earth, but if he prefers darkness I will not force him to step into the light, yet his remorse will be unspeakably painful one day when the soul realizes which gift of grace it has ignored, in which abundance of light and strength it could have stood if it had used its will correctly. To flee from the light is a sin against the Spirit. Because the light emanates from the eternal Father Spirit, it is the emanation of myself, which I want to give to all my children on earth and therefore kindle a little light everywhere. Let my Sun of Grace shine everywhere in order to entice them to enter its circle of light. In my love I offer them the most delicious, I seek to transform the darkness of their souls into brightest light. Yet they do not recognize the Father's love and reject it. They harm themselves and also commit a sin against me if they reject my gift of love. The light which is offered to them from the heavens, the sun which lets my love shine in order to make my children on earth happy. But he who prefers darkness must still walk in it for eternities until the grace he spurned is granted to him again. For his will must also be active in the beyond if a glimmer of light shines for him, but this will be far more difficult for him than on earth. As long as the light is not desired it cannot take effect on the soul, and the night of the Spirit will not leave it. For if my love is disregarded the soul will have to live in want, and it will experience the darkness as torment from which it cannot escape by its own strength. Amen.